Ahoy! You are listening to
Glass Half Full.
I'm Mulla, the sensible twin.
And I'm Laura, the funnier, prettier, braver, smarter, more...
Okay, we get it. Anyway, welcome to our podcast, where we chat over a hot beverage.
Or cold, it's completely your choice.
About bits and bobs that help us feel more positive.
And don't forget humor. We are very, very funny as well.
Yes, anywho, hope you enjoy.
Yes, hope you enjoy. We're so funny, like really funny. Hey everybody, and especially you.
Hello! What's up?
What's occurring, and what are we drinking, Ulla?
So I myself have opened up with some water. Woohoo! H2O.
It does hydrate you very well.
Yeah,
guys.
It hydrates me the best.
The
What
best.
about yourself, Laura?
Cherry Coke. Moving on.
Nice.
Okay. Who are you shouting out about?
Oh wow, is that how it's gonna be? Okay.
It's short and snappy. We're gonna
so
try
I would like
short
to
and
shout
snappy.
out about okay, no, there's no pistol to my head. So right, Laura and Paul were really nice to take me out for a little jaunt today in a nearby little village, I would say, or town.
We took our two bitches for a nice little stroll.
Blame. If children are listening, they shouldn't be, or maybe they should.
I don't give a shit.
Anyway, so they took me out and Dolce to Palmetti.
Aye.
And we popped into a cute little beachside bakes place. Someone has converted their, like, I think maybe garage into a cake making
workshop. Well, not workshop, because they don't teach how to make. Basically a small
bakery, yeah. And they sell coffees there as well. So we went there for coffees. And
not just any coffee, Ulla.
They had oatmeal coffee.
No, not just any coffee beans.
Coffee
apothecary. Apothecary.
So when you're in Palmetti, it's like just en route to the beach. So yeah, pop by. She's a very nice lady. She has had her business for about 5 years. She just kind of discovered it. Nearly 5 years. It's turning 5 in a matter of days.
Not the actual.
But the
pop in.
shop itself has opened just very recently, so there's still some things that she needs to iron out. So, don't overwhelm her.
Mm-hmm. Before she was just doing cakes and, to order. I just wanted to explain.
So have a look at, on the socials. She is at Beachside Bakes, so all one word, and it's in Palmetti, North Beach Road. So, yeah.
What better way than... load yourself up with some nice coffee and then head to the beach for a nice walk.
Yeah.
Sounds lovely, I think.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
What about yourself, Laura?
Well, today I'm going to do a humble brag to how athletic I am. Obviously, who can stop, praising me? No one should
Nobody.
stop. No one should stop, to be honest. But myself and Paul have recently, and have you also done it? No, you haven't. No, you have done
them before.
Yeah.
But...
So... basically it's about Parkrun and how in a lot of cities all over UK, probably near you, every Saturday morning, usually they're 9:30, there is a 5k run that's run by volunteers, doesn't cost anything to people participating. You get a barcode that you print out. I have put mine into a little foldery type thing that I can pop into my leggings. Let me tell you, it is not easy to find leggings that are high-waisted and have a pocket, but
But you have succeeded.
Sports Direct for the win. But what I like about it is it's run by volunteers, so that's why it doesn't cost anything to anyone. They even have an app. I think it's just 5k. The name of the app is 5k.
And it's nice to look at it afterwards.
Your results
and stuff.
Yeah, and
even if you're not very competitive yourself,
exactly,
just for your information,
yes,
so for an FYI,
for your personal best. Today was my 10th, but that has been long time. Thank you, coming since I don't know 2017, 18 something. When we first started training for our first 10k, then we did the couch to 5k, and then because there's a parkrun here in Ellen, there's one in Aberdeen Beach, which is one that we did this morning with Paul, and we do them every kind of every now and then. We used to do them very sporadically. This year we've done a bit more
Well done.
Yeah, but 10 hasn't been like quick for me. Like
Yeah.
I've had the app so I'm not saying like, oh my god, like be like me and go for a 5K every Saturday, because no, you don't have to. What I'm saying is there are ways to keep yourself motivated near you, probably if you're in UK and listening to this, because there's these park runs. You might have seen like going for a coffee or something that there's a group of runners. That's probably Parkrun.
Yeah.
So go and have a look-see, because like
it
it's
might
really cool.
kind of encourage you to run in a group. Sometimes it can be like encouraging because you're like group spirit and stuff. Sometimes it's like, oh, everybody's going past me, but it's not always like that. And also it is perfectly fine to just walk as well a little bit, like just
Absolutely.
kind of
That's what
do
I did
something,
today. Yeah, literally I walked twice during that today, because it was lovely weather, so nice and sunny, breezy. But then when we turned back on the beach esplanade, those who know that, the beach esplanade is nice and long, and then it goes into the lower level at one point, and there was no wind at all, so I really struggled. But my takeaway is that yes, sometimes it is disheartening, because, when people with prams and dogs start passing you, that's you need to have a really good, resilient, motivational mind to be like, no, that's fine.
One might say that maybe using dogs is cheating, because
Yes.
they can pull you.
Well, I can only imagine if anybody tries to go with Dolce, she would be like really a hindrance. But you really like, yes, that's the thing. Like the crowd around you kind of makes you go better.
Yeah.
It's disheartening, but it's also like not
Motivating.
It really depends on like the situation and stuff, because I did my personal best during a park run today, even though I walked twice for a short amount of time. I didn't think I did very well, and I was like, when you start walking and like, that's it, like now it's ruined. No, because you probably have run the first K too quickly, which is what I did uphill.
Trying to get past people.
Yeah, exactly. So all I'm saying is like, I know running is like, it's such a Marmite thing. Like people hate it or love it. Runner's high is a thing. It's definitely for me and Paul been a thing recently, and like it's everything can do it, and I like that it's free. It's for free. You don't have to spend a lot of money on a really expensive like gym membership. You can just go out, try your best. Obviously, don't go straight away after no running in your life to go for 5K. It's stupid. But build yourself up like we have done, like for a while. So yeah.
If for whatever reason you don't want to run, sometimes you can volunteer.
Which we should do at some point. I mean, we've only gone 10 times over 5 years, so it's like it's something that we've gone back to recently only, but like I do want to keep continuing with the park runs. So we have it's all about balance. We have a cake and coffee shop and a park run thing.
You're gonna learn about Estonia now. Boop boop.
So this time, Laura, am the one that brings you the news about Estonia, because we thought we're going to be super fun and whimsical and swap around our little segments that we usually do.
Do a little switcheroonie.
Switcheroonie, pepperoni.
Macaroni.
Yeah. So, my fact is very quick and small. I was looking around, I was Googling, like you do, about any newsworthy things to shout out, just speak out on here. So my one is, Estonia has shrunk by 4 square kilometers, but gained 95 new islands. And as often is with articles, you are like, oh my God, what's happened? Because it's what's it called?
Bitly? Or
no.
what?
Something bite. Clickbait, thank you, Paul. The bit thing. It's actually not as dramatic as that, but yes, this year, or was it late last year? Because this article is from the February this year. Has been completed. New map completed. New map has been completed. Oh my God, I can't speak. By the Estonian Land Board. that found out that even though we have now 95 more islands, then yes, the overall land area has shrunk by 4 square kilometers. So every 8 years they measure the coastline of Estonia. And obviously it's changing, as we know, all of the coastlines of the world because of erosion and also post-glacial rebound. So the ground is going up and up and up.
North of Estonia has banks, so it's going up, but south of Estonia is sinking a bit.
Sinking, yeah. So before that was quite a cool number. We had, can you guess how many islands we like approximately have?
Well, if we had 93 new ones, maybe like 113 or something.
You were nowhere near close. So it was 2,222. So 2222, ancient number. And now it's 2,317.
How dare they?
Yeah. And one might ask, how come we have 95 new islands? If anything, the water levels are like not...
The land must have like risen, oh.
Well, that's true. That's some of it. But they say in the here, actually, that well, yeah, I suppose, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you were right. The ground surface rises, but the
that doesn't
difference.
Explain why we've lost
Landmass. I know,
Yeah.
but let me tell you why.
It's the sinking, isn't it?
No, it's literally just the fact that there's better data and more accurate mapping than 8 years ago. Because 8 years is a long time, so they have now better ways, because some of those islands might be really, really small.
Imagine being the person having to count all of the islands.
I think they have more than one person, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I was just catastrophizing,
Yeah. But yeah, just so you know now, and we have like well over 2,000 islands, and...
On the way to 3,000.
Yes. Well, I don't know. Depends what happens in the world. It's just a scary thought. Anyway, we move on.
Offload. Minute. Are you ready to rant, Laura?
Yes, I am. I am ready to rant.
Shall I set the timer?
Please do.
And 10, and 8, and 9.
10 and 8.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Anywho. Start.
So my rant, and I don't know if during this, year and a half or whatever long we have had this podcast, I probably ranted about this before, but it's wind. We live in a very windy country. I'm pretty sure I have ranted, but very recently it's been very windy again, gusty wind, disgusting, and also gusty. And what annoys me is that we have windows obviously on both sides of the house. Yeah, we have windows and everything. And when you keep them open, then at one point with a clang, it shuts. And then you have to go and see and deal with it. And in the garden as well, I know, yes, privileged. Everything is just blowing about, and I'm worried about like the trees coming down. So yeah, it's just the wind. If you're listening wind, if you can just like tone down a wee bitty, that would be really, really helpful. Thank you so much. Perfect timing. Okay. And for you, are you ready?
I am indeed.
And 20 and 19 and 18. So, okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
So same with me. I think I have ranted about them already before, but oh hell, well, I mean, I didn't swear there. But yeah, spiders.
Oh.
I'm not scared of them, but they're not really like cutesy, are they? Like I just don't like them, and yeah,
they're not nice people.
They almost always manage to make me jump, if not scream out loud, whenever I am rudely interrupted by one of them. So it is usually at the least opportune moments, for visitors, like when I'm not ready. For example, when I'm just wanting to go off to bed, like I'm settling in bed, and then I see someone scurry across the floor. So I mean, like, come on!
10 seconds.
I can go. I have to go and find this creature, capture it humanely, and let it outside. And that, as I am an independent woman, I have only asked my partner to help me with this just once or twice.
Time is out.
It's just such a nuisance. Okay.
They are.
Are you with me?
I'm with you. And also, I realized how annoying also daddy long legs are.
Yeah.
Just had one like the other day, and I went past something, and it was just like "Papa" on the wall, like all like sprawled out. And then he started, you know how they're like just like so aimlessly fly around like idiots, and it's like keep away. And I had to keep the door open for it to go outside, and it just wouldn't. So yeah, they as
I'm not scared of them, but they have this jumpy quality, you know.
Yes,
like,
they're so tiny, but they create so much terror.
yeah. I was usually the one who had to get rid of some bugs and insects
yeah.
from our tents and stuff when we were kids. But
Yeah.
kids, it's just I can't just let it be. Then you know, like
No.
when I'm going to bed, I need to know,
Yep.
dear
100%.
Sir Spider, where you off to.
Yeah.
So I know not to go there.
Exactly.
But
I
yeah,
100%. Well, there's a reason why they're like most depicted like creepy crawlies in horror movies, aren't they? So
Luckily, we're not in Australia.
I know. And that's rant over. Guest of the month.
Who is it?
I do not know.
Tell me who is it?
I don't know who it is, but shall we find out?
Okay.
Hello! We are here with Yvette.
Hiya.
Yvette is someone we know from both of our work actually at Schmo, but she's so much more than that. So we're going to go straight to the first question and ask, who
are
is
you?
Yvette? Yes.
I don't know. If you've got the answer, tell me, because I saw that question and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm a person.
No.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
a very good start.
Yeah, I'm human, I think. Yeah, that's about it really. Just
How many children do you have?
I have hundreds. No,
That's true.
Wow. Well, no, I'm not
Spider.
into double digits yet. So yeah, I've got 6 children. So I've got 3 boys and 3 girls. So I'm a mum of 6, which is quite fun and
You're
tiring.
a fun mom as well.
Fun mum. They wouldn't say that though. And also, like you said, I work at Schmoo with you as employability support worker. Yeah.
How long have you? Is it 14 years?
15.
15
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
That's worked
Feels
there.
like 25.
That's, you are like, one of
So
the cool
old.
founding, staff members there.
Yeah,
really.
we did actually have me and Jodie. I don't know if you've met Jodie and
No.
Adele. You've met Adele.
Yes.
We actually were doing an interview on Tuesday about how we got involved with Schmoo and stuff like that.
nice
So
one.
cool.
that was quite fun. Yeah.
Yeah, because you both have been here the same amount of time.
Yeah.
And
I introduced Schmoo to her actually. So
Right,
yeah, I
right.
introduced Schmoo to Adele. So I got there first.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you at first were a volunteer, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started off with the magazines and then got involved with some films, then discovered radio, and then I ended up on the working with communities course with Nescol. It was Aberdeen College back in them days. And I met Adele again. We'd been friends for years anyway. So we were like on the course together, but we weren't allowed to sit together in college
Oh, that's
because we were too
shocking.
naughty.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I can imagine.
I had to sit on a separate table.
Yeah. That
By
does not
myself.
surprise me at all.
I
That
was
does not surprise me.
33 years old and I was like not allowed to sit with the others. Yeah. No, 31, sorry. Yeah.
But she obviously, for the listeners also, you can go back and listen to episode with her. I think that was episode 2. Yeah, 'cause
She's before me?
yeah. Well, she and Daisha helped a lot with the setting
Setting
up of the
Oh,
podcast,
right,
so
okay.
it was only right to. But I'm
But-
so glad we can rectify not having interviewed you all this time. 'Cause it's like
And-
over a year. Jesus.
Adele
naughty.
mentioned you. In
Did she?
her-
Did she now?
Yes.
Good or bad?
Good, good.
Good. Oh, that's all right then.
Good.
She's lovely.
Yes.
Yeah.
In that case, she's lovely.
Yes.
She mentioned something about that. Yeah, you like to say that you're Spanish. Or, was it?
Oh yeah, something a bit.
Oh, here we
British.
go. Yeah. So yes, I've got a weird name, and that's because I'm half Spanish. So yes.
Say something in Spanish to us.
Hola,
Oh, that's
¿cómo estás?
what does that
I
mean?
know. Yeah, actually, it means hello. How are you?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yes.
Lovely.
that's about it. That's
You
all I
go,
know.
Do you still have family in Spain?
Yeah,
Sorry,
my
I
dad
couldn't
lives in Spain. So
Mhm.
originally my family are from a city called Cuenca, which is like really cool because all the houses are built into the cliff face.
Oh,
And there's
yes.
supposed to be like a really like scary bridge to get into the city. I've never been, but that's where my dad and his family from.
Okay.
But I lived in Madrid when I was about 3 years old.
Wow.
Really, I've got like nice memories from there. But that was a long time ago, so I've forgotten a lot.
Would
I've
you
got
go
family.
back? Not like maybe to live, but to visit.
Oh, I'd go back to live. Yeah. I do go back, but I've not gone back to visit family because they're all over the place now, and I've lost contact with a lot of them. So yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, but that's very cool. How cool is that?
Very cool.
And-
Anything else to add to like who you are?
I would say you are a quiz.
I love a
mastermind.
quiz.
Yeah.
I do love a quiz. I've been banned from a lot of them now, so
You know too much.
I know too much about nothing. So if they had a GCSE in doing random quizzes, I'd be fine.
You would be
so.
so like you'll be on doctorate level probably.
I do watch The Chase a lot. I'm
Yeah.
practicing for going on The Chase. So,
Oh, really?
I would
That'd be
so
ace,
love
wouldn't it?
to see you in the chase.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
a hilarious episode.
Cool, calm, and collected.
No, I wouldn't be on that. That would scare me. If I got the who is it? The governess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I thought if I got her, I'd be really scared. I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's a bit of a scary one, but I think
Yeah.
if you make her laugh, I think she's like warms up. I think.
I think they're all kind of meant to be a bit intimidating.
Yeah, that's true.
So it
that's
wouldn't
true.
be very easy.
That's
Yeah.
true. But talking of hilarity and stuff, what made you laugh recently?
Oh my gosh, I had this already and I've forgotten.
That's okay.
So I tell you what it was, and it's all over the news just now. You know how Oasis are right?
Yeah.
So I was watching, and it was just coincidence. Everybody else has been watching Harry Enfield and Chums, and there's a scene where Kevin the teenager, he's one of the sketches on a comedy programme in the 90s.
Okay.
And his best friend Perry has just come back from that there Manchester.
Right.
That's what they call it, and it's really funny. And I was watching it, and then it's come back on TikTok as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I was watching that. That made me laugh. I've also just finished watching Golden Girls as well, and I was laughing at that. So.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like feel good.
yes.
But yeah,
Fair
the
enough.
Oasis memes and that, like, well,
So for
That
those
was
who
an
don't know,
original.
if you're listening to it from another country or something, I don't know, then Oasis are coming back
They're a
together.
they're a little band from the 90s.
itsy bitsy band.
Yeah, so I was sort of like, I've never been fashionable, so I wasn't really into Oasis. I was more into Steps and Cleopatra.
Yep.
So I was never really trendy, so I didn't really like them the first time
Fair
round. But
enough.
I did like Kevin the Teenager, so that was funny.
They kind of passed us by. I think we were like too young for them. No, I don't know if we were too young
All
for
right.
them. You know what I mean? But like, I was like Backstreet Boys at the time.
Oh,
and stuff,
Backstreet.
you know what
yeah,
I
I
mean?
like Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, and
yeah.
like Bewitched and Spice Girls.
I've
and
seen
stuff.
Bewitched. I went to see
Have you?
Bewitched, yeah.
Yeah. How were they on the stage?
Very good. Lots of denim.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Did they do the Irish chick in one of the
Yeah.
dances? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nice.
that's a throwback. But yeah, no, fair enough. I've seen some TikToks about that Oasis thing.
That's quite-
myself.
yeah.
It's quite funny.
Yep.
People dressing up in parkas and
Yes.
like the bucket hats and like
All right, Arcade.
and
Yeah.
doing the walk and like singing like with hands in the back of their
Yeah, with the microphone too tall.
Yeah,
Go like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, go and check out these videos. But also the original one that Yvette said.
Yeah.
Sounds fun. I think I also got a glimpse of it.
Mhm.
But yeah, maybe on to the next question then.
Go for it.
Yeah, Yvette, do you have anything on your aspirations list?
Also known as bucket list.
My bucket list. Oh, I would love to set up a hot chocolate shop.
Oh,
I did not see
you
that.
do them
And
a
I
lot.
want I love hot chocolate.
Not tea?
Mhm.
Not a tea shop?
Yeah, but I love hot chocolate as well. There's lots of tea shops and there's lots of, well, not really so much tea, but there's coffee shops and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But I love hot chocolate.
Wow.
Not so much, that's like my treat. And I've been told I'm quite good at making hot
Yeah.
chocolate. So I'd love to set up my own hot chocolate shop. And I really want to go to New Zealand to see all the hobbits.
Wow.
So there's more to New Zealand than just hobbits.
Yes,
but
True.
you also know that I'm a massive Lord of the Rings fan, and I love anything fantasy like Harry Potter and Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I want to go and visit all the countries where they filmed all those places.
That's so cool. But like, let's come back to that hot chocolate shop.
Yeah.
So what we're talking, like different flavors of hot chocolate, maybe something funky.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, hot chocolates from around the world.
oh,
So Aztec hot chocolate, Swiss hot chocolate.
oh my
Love
God.
it.
I actually love the concept. I think it's so quirky that people would
It's
visit
quite
that.
unique, yeah.
Mhm.
Would you sell some like something like to eat as well in that shop, or just the hot chocolate?
S'mores hot chocolate. I can't pronounce
S'mores.
it. S'mores. Is it s'mores or s'mores? Yeah,
S'mores.
s'mores.
Yeah.
Italian hot chocolate, I think
Oh.
we
yeah.
sorry, there's a cat out there.
Okay, distraction.
Oh,
Oh, how cute.
My
Yeah.
partner ordered an Italian hot chocolate, and actually it came out like a mousse.
Yeah, you did say so. That was like
like
almost
a tiramisu.
No,
Yeah.
like it was like,
well, like yeah, like
so, kind of almost like solid chocolate, like in
Okay.
a cup. Like you had, it was a mousse.
Oh.
You had to have a spoon for it.
Well,
So
there we go. That could be the
Italian, yeah.
little thing.
I think that was called like Italian hot chocolate. So,
Cool.
yeah.
Anything else on there? So to visit New Zealand for the hobbits.
Yeah. So me and Adele are planning to go to Belfast and do all the Game of Thrones tour and the
Right.
Dairy Girls tour as well, because Dairy
Oh,
Girls is
yes.
also one of my favourite programs.
It's very
Right.
good. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
nice. And any other things on your aspirations?
I don't know really.
That's quite a
That
good
is
list
a-
already, I would say. That's
I'd run out of money. So yeah, I would like to set up my own business. That would be
Yeah.
ace.
Oh,
So-
do we?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the hot chocolate. Or there is
Yes.
something like I would like to set up my own crazy golf course thing, but that's like massive. So
Wow.
I'm going to stick with the hot chocolate thing. But
yes. And of course, we know Business Gateway, shout out,
Yes.
would help with all of that sole trader information, like, and, helping people who want to set up businesses. So fair enough.
they were really good actually.
They are very good.
Yeah.
Locally in Aberdeen, if you are in Aberdeen.
Yeah, Bridget
or-
Dawn.
yeah.
So
Even all over UK, technically, aren't they?
I think so. Yeah,
so,
yeah. I
I
remember
don't
them
know.
coming to my college when I was a
Yeah.
kid. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's so cool. I really want to work there where your
Yeah.
hot chocolate shop
I will give you a
is.
job as
Thank
the
you.
chocolate taster.
Oh,
Yeah.
Perfect.
There you
That's
go.
exactly what I was going
And you, Ula.
Yes.
Yeah.
As the dishwasher. Oh, never mind. There's machines for that. It's fine.
Not a
Um,
customer service representative.
No, not at all. That's
you like?
all for Yvette. Yvette likes to talk.
Oh, yeah,
So you
yeah.
be the front of the house, of course, right?
Of course, yeah. I do like to talk, but then I get really shy, and then like now, so it's like, oh my gosh, yeah,
I know it's always like that, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
But no, very good. If you don't have any other aspirations, then as an avid listener to our podcast,
Mhm.
obviously, you don't have to. No, it's okay.
It's okay.
We have obviously the segment where we say, think of a funny criteria, and it's basically called the award goes to. So
It doesn't have to be like
what
funny.
Adele said.
It can be like sarcastic.
Yeah, it
or
could be like, or a best friend, Adele, or like work best friend, Laura, or like, or like the sassiest shopkeeper, somebody said, I think, and it was
Yeah.
like a shopkeeper who was like,
I think the award would have to go to you two.
oh, what? You don't have to. No one ever has given us.
I'll take it.
What? Wait. What's the award?
Because it makes going into work easier.
Oh,
Not because I'm giving you an award, but it's like you do make going into work. I'm not just trying to keep, but it is like it's like you're just like the ray of sunshine.
Yvette.
It's been so nice. So like, how long have you been here now? Like at Shmoo?
Actually 3 years
Oh my
next
gosh.
Friday.
But it's been really nice. It has been
Yeah.
like a ray of sunshine. Like you've really
Oh,
cheered everybody up.
That's
yeah.
weird because I feel like I'm such a
Little thundercloud,
Yeah,
yeah.
recently actually, but
Is it?
maybe yeah.
I am really
yeah.
thick when it
Yeah.
comes to stuff like that. It's like I walk in and it's like, have you ever seen IT Crowd? And Moz goes in and he's like, hello, what's
Yeah,
going on here?
yeah.
That's me. I walk in and go, there's an atmosphere and everyone's like, "Brr," and I'm like, hello, what's happening?
I would say you are a
Yeah,
ray
I
of
was gonna
sunshine.
say.
no, I just don't have a clue what's going on. I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Peacefully ignorant.
Aw.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I love being ignorant sometimes. Yeah,
Sometimes it's the best.
it's the best
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
So would you say the criteria is like the best rays of sunshine at Shmoo, or would it be like just the best human beings in the world? I
ever.
don't want to put words in your mouth.
Take it as you will.
Mhm,
That's
okay.
fine. Yeah.
The best Estonian twins at Shmoo.
You're the best Estonian twins that I know.
Yeah, it's like Adele who says, "You're my favorite," and I'm like, "You literally just said it to Ulla, Yvette, rows of
What?
the people. Like,
Did she
"You're
really
my
do that?"
favorite. Always like, it's like, I'm not really though, am I? If everybody's your favorite, who's actually
Favorite
your
at
favorite?
the moment.
Yeah.
She is such a liar, is she?
She's a liar. Anyway, shout out to
Anyway, this interview is about Yvette.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Back to Yvette. So how would that award look like that we're going to give us? Back to Yvette.
I don't know. What would you like? Probably a holiday.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Where would you go?
I would. You know what? New Zealand sounds good. I'll
let's
go
all
there.
go see the Hobbits.
There we go.
Good interviewing tactic.
Yes.
Turn it back on us.
Yeah.
Smart.
See, we're used to this because we support young people with interview practice.
Yes.
So yeah, we know how to twist it.
We do know how to twist
I'm
it. Exactly.
so lucky.
So we're going to New Zealand very soon, and despite the fact that I don't think I've seen all of the Hobbits, because all of the Hobbit films, because
What?
I try, and they're so long, right? But no, I must have. But sometimes we've done like when people do the marathons.
Yeah.
And by the middle of the second one,
That's not a marathon. That's just a Sunday. Like that is literally a Sunday for me. Like it's a perfect day. Yeah.
No, but they are interesting. I like the one where the big was
Mohawk?
it like Smaug? No, the big one.
That's a Hobbit. Yeah.
No, okay, but
The
like
dragon?
the big dragon. You know that scene, that film, one of the last
Oh
ones.
yeah. That's the Desolation of Smaug. Yeah.
That was really like very interesting. Kept me hooked. Very cool. Well, thank you so much.
Isn't that?
You are our favorite podcast guest because you're the only one who's given us an award.
Yeah. Wink, wink.
Very good.
I think there's going to be like a prequel or something, or sequel.
Prequel.
Prequel,
The Hunt
yeah.
for Gollum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And is that a TV thing or does it come? To
No,
cinema?
there's that's cinema, and then at Christmas there's going to be the Riders of the Rohirrim, which is a cartoon, and then Netflix are also redoing. I think it's Netflix or Amazon are also good. I'm not doing a shout out to them, but it's like they are going to be doing a series of Harry Potter as well. So I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah.
Interesting
Because you
segue.
Interesting segue to our next question,
Oh.
actually.
Okay.
When you mentioned Harry Potter there,
Mhm.
obviously, as you know, our last question,
Mhm.
as
It's
sad
a
as it is that
mystery
it's
one.
the last one, it's
Oh.
always a mystery one. So with you, we kind of thought it would be Harry Potter themed
Okay.
question. And here goes.
Here goes. Would you rather receive a howler in front of your friends or eat a vomit-flavored every flavored bean?
Vomit flavored every flavor bean.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I think the worst one would be the earwax one. So for me, that's not even the worst one.
Right.
What the earwax?
Earwax would probably be the worst. Because I think it would be really like nobody would know of eating it. Whereas if you've got a howler, everybody would see it.
Yes, that's true.
So it's a bit of a bummer, isn't it?
And knowing
Always
you,
a
God
loophole.
knows what that howler will scream out that you've been naughty about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've got too many secrets. Oh my god. Yeah, I just hold my nose and just eat it really quickly.
Yeah. Actually, you have been. Sorry. Yeah.
I was just thinking like I could not eat the vomit flavored one because
I
my
couldn't.
gag reflex is so bad.
Yeah.
So I would be like,
Yeah. I think I would just be like, the
bear
howler.
it and take the howler.
But you have been in London in the Hobbit. Is it called Hobbit World?
No, I didn't. I have not been yet.
Not Hobbit World. Sorry.
People
some
want bites.
hoodlums going
Yeah.
past.
No, I'm wanting to go.
Yes. No, I mean, sorry, Harry Potter World. I don't know why I
Yes,
said Hobbit.
it's that's also on my bucket list that I forgot about. Yes, I really want to go on the studio tour. So
I
I
thought you'd
do.
been when you
No,
last
I
went.
try and do all the free things in London because I'm quite tight and yes, that's the word, frugal.
Hey, same
So
here.
I find all the landmarks and everything. So I'm off to Edinburgh in May, and I'm going to try and find all the stuff that was sort of like based on things. So I haven't found Tom Riddle's grave yet. So that's in there.
Is it not public knowledge or something?
It is
No?
public knowledge,
Okay.
but I can't find it. So she got a lot of J.K. Rowling got a lot of her characters' names from the graveyard there.
Okay.
So I found the is it Pevensies? So the last film where the Deathly Hallows is based on that. I've found that grave, but I've not found Tom Riddle, aka Voldemort's grave. And also when I go to London, there's a bridge. I think it's called the Millennium Bridge, and that is in the 6th Harry Potter film. So I've been on that.
they are like going through with the
and the Deaf Eaters come along and it rocks and everything. So we went on that, and I went to York and went down the Shambles, and that's very similar to what Harry Potter, like Diagon Alley and things like that. So
there was another fun question about Harry Potter, that in the next 15 years, if they remade all of the films, would you go and watch them?
Yeah, I think I would. Yeah.
And also, what house do you think it would be in?
I'm in Hufflepuff. I've done the quiz.
You've done the quiz, of course.
Yeah, I'm a Hufflepuff, yeah.
What was the characteristics with Hufflepuff?
They're loyal and they're supposed to be quite boring. So,
but like loyal and boring.
Loyal and boring, yeah. But they're caring as well and friendly. So Slytherin is supposed to be cunning.
Yeah.
Gryffindor is supposed to be brave. Ravenclaw is supposed to be brainy. So I'm just boring.
I feel like I'm gonna be Hufflepuff too. Hufflepuff. Honest. Yeah, fair enough.
And another question was, if any of your kids got a letter from Hogwarts, would you let them go?
Yeah, of course I would, yeah.
I knew, of course.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even care if it was like the school in Matilda. I'd be like, off you go, bye.
Basically, you need free time from them, but also...
I'd be like, go off and see Miss Hannigan and Annie or something. I know, bye, see ya. Yeah, I'm horrible, Emma.
Very cool, though, like that you have been to very many places. Oh, you must have been to the 9 1/4, because we've even seen that.
Yes, I have. I forgot about that one. The platform 9 3/4. Yes.
I was surprised that it was just there. You could just walk up to it and stuff, and they have this little cool trolley halfway in and stuff. I did not like.
Did you get your photo taken?
No. We just did it ourselves. Like we didn't do it professionally or anything.
Isn't it like at some point there is an announcement though, like that?
Yeah, I think it's actually soon.
When the schools...
when the schools go back. Yeah.
Oh, really?
But aren't they back already?
No, in England they're not. I think it's on Monday they go back.
Yeah, so there's an announcement that
the
Words Express
at 11 o'clock. And then they actually change all the signs for it as well. So
that's pretty cool to see.
A lot of people go down with their wands and everything. You see how expensive wands are? They're about £30-40. It's like, no, I don't like it that much.
I can get one from the forest, eh?
Yeah,
exactly.
Fair enough. Well, that's kind of like end of the questions, but I have we have an extra one. Sometimes that's only if you have any, but we do like obviously shout outs to like local businesses, or sometimes people have like friends who have like some like side hustles to shout out about.
Okay.
If you have any that you wanna,
I'll give a shout out to Katie Beauty. Is Kate? The letter's just KT Beauty.
Okay, perfect.
And she has her own makeup business and brows and stuff like that. So she's just set it up herself. So I'll give a shout out to her.
Aberdeen.
Yeah, she's in Aberdeen, and you can find her on Instagram and stuff like that. But
we shall tag her in our post when this episode comes out, so that people can go and book her for any occasions and stuff. And is Katie like a friend?
Yeah. So it's it's just the letters, Kate. So like her name's not Katie. Yeah, but it's not. That's not her name. But so yeah, she's. I've been going to see her for a while now, and she's just setting up her own business. So,
nice.
Yeah, she's really lovely.
Well, there we go. What a nice little shout out to finish our little interview.
Very lovely little
interview. We literally went to Yvette's, kind of
kidnapped me,
abducted you, and went to a nearby car park, like a bunch of like weirdos. So
and it's getting dark outside.
It's literally
and a bunch of youths just drove past.
It's getting to be a nice sunset though. I think
it's past us already.
Just over there, I think. Yeah.
We saw when we drove from Ellen to here. It was really like really nice day all day today. Really,
it has been really nice actually. Yeah.
What a way to finish it.
I know. Just been perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, if you have anything else, like any parting wisdom to say to people.
I no.
Fair.
No, I don't have any wisdom whatsoever.
And with those very, very deep wise words, we will say goodbye to Yvette.
And goodbye to you. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Adios.
Tschüss.
Okay. Bye.
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 Hello. You have reached our voicemail. Please leave your positive message after the beep. Beep. Only kidding, I'm still here. Anyway, call us back.
So this time it's Ulla's positive news.
Ooh, such a switcheroo, so
Yeah,
exciting.
wow, who would have thought? So yeah, I have a little bit of a story from positive.news website. There's an article from the beginning of August, and it reports that equipped with backpacks full of wildflower seeds, dogs in a scheme in England are mimicking an ecological role left vacant by wolves. So that was the title. So a bit of an explanation is that these dogs are furnished with leaky backpacks stuffed with wildflower seeds. So they're being let loose on an urban nature reserve just outside Lewes, I think Lewes.
Lewes, not Lewes, yeah, I think Lewes.
So it's in East Sussex, and the idea is that they mimic an ecological role vacated by wolves.
Okay.
When the latter was driven to extinction in the UK in the 18th century. So, yeah, wolves unwittingly collected seeds in their fur and deposited them all over the UK, creating new colonies of plants. So now loose dogs are doing the same thing. Thanks to an initiative run by a Railway Land Wildlife Trust and the Wildlife Rewilding Platform. So just a little bit more, it's the project manager Dylan Walker, who is an ecologist. He reckons that dogs cover about 4 times more ground than their owners. So that's why dogs have been, roped in with this, not just like humans going around. And they behave in a way that is more helpful to nature. So it's like more sporadic and like, under bushes and everything.
Oh, yeah.
So they're more random, which is what you want, he noted.
Oh, wow.
And that's it.
That is such a cool
idea. Yeah.
Idea, yeah. So they basically like, do you like get like a backpack kit and then you can just like sign up your dog and then go there?
So if you can maybe live in the area and go walk there like regularly, you can sign up with the scheme. Like,
cool.
Yeah. So
nice.
regular dog owners are encouraged to do that.
Nice, I love that.
Yeah.
Very good.
Cool beans.
Books and music, join us for it if you choose it. Books and music, one more time. Books and music, and yeah. So if you have chosen it, like as per our very witty jingle, what book are you talking about this month?
This month, I would like to introduce a book which probably doesn't need a lot of introduction, or certainly the author doesn't. You'll see what I mean. So
50 Shades of Grey.
No.
Okay.
No. It is 450 from Paddington by Agatha Christie.
Or Ah-Gah-Tha?
Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie. So I don't know how. I think it was somehow through you that we got that book in Estonian. I read it in Estonian.
Well, that's Mom. Mom took
did
some
you
books with
leave
her.
it? Oh,
yeah, she left some here.
It was a very interesting read, and I'm surprised
it?
that I actually haven't read it before, because I thought that I had read all of this author's books.
Agatha Christie's.
Yeah, I was avoiding to.
I don't think I've read a single book by Agatha.
Really?
And I know her. Obviously, everybody knows Agatha.
So, Agatha. Agatha.
Aggie for friends.
Depends if it's like American person or like. So anywho, it was interesting to read it like a book in Estonian for once, even though then original was in English, obviously. But yeah, so a little bit about the story itself. So one of her characters is Miss Marple. So
yes,
that's where
the
Miss
TV
Marple
show
comes in.
Yes.
So a woman witnesses a murder on a train from Paddington Station, but no one believes her. Miss Marple and her assistant Lucy Islesbarrow investigate the case in this classic crime story.
Wow. Did you say the woman sees the murder like it all takes place in a train, or she looks out of the train?
So there is a train passing her train, so she sees it from the train window. So that's why, like, I think she either gets off in the next stop or something. But like by that time, all the evidence is gone and stuff. Wow. So like, yeah, she sees definitely someone being, strangled. Sorry.
Oh, no.
And yeah. And a very interesting story ensues.
I might read it,
Yeah, I recommend. And it's very easy to read, and it's
Is it? I like easy.
not a fat book. Maybe, did I give it back to you, hopefully?
Not yet, I don't think.
Okay, I don't know where it is. Oh, okay.
It does sound a little bit like the girl on the train. What was it? Is that what it's called? Girl on the train.
But that was like the girl was on the train, and the person being killed or like whatever was in a house that she went past.
But wouldn't you agree it's somewhat similar?
Yes. Different times, though, and
obviously.
Different investigation and stuff. But yeah, idea is yeah.
Well, I'm gonna give Ah-Gah-Tha a chance.
Cool.
She's a little known local writer. Why not?
A small,
small scale
one. Yeah.
No, exactly. Very good. I have picked the writer Jodi Picoult. I don't know how it's written, spelled, but it's Picoult. Picoult. She's an American writer. American. And she's written many a book before, as many as 28 novels and short stories. This book is called Wish You Were Here, and I really loved it because, remember COVID? That was a thing a couple of years ago.
The big C.
Yeah, so her book actually includes COVID in there, but not in a, like obviously it's oh no and everything, but it's like as if you read a, for example, a fiction story about Second World War or like anything like that. They're interesting, and that the era that they were written in is also in the book, but it's a fiction. So this time it's like a fictional story. Obviously, it's not a documentary, but it is as if the people were during the COVID times. I mean, I don't know. Actually, I haven't delved that deep into the research. That maybe it is somewhat, based on people's experiences. I really wanted to read it. It's really good. It's really well written. It's heartwarming, and it has such a twist that I don't want to give anything away at all. But basically, the main storyline is that it is about a young girl who is an art historian, and it touches upon. It makes it sound like it's basically Yoko Ono's there's a painting that she has, but the name is not Yoko Ono.
Okay.
But it's like the way it's described, it's like that's about Beatles,
Okay.
And then but that's like not even the best part of the book, but it gives you like a little flavor of like, and it's in New York, and then her boyfriend works in like emergency services, and then obviously some murmurs come about COVID, and it takes you back. It's like, yes, we all were naive, weren't we? We did not think it was gonna, and then how basically her life and his boyfriend's life then completely changed because they had booked a really long-awaited trip to Galapagos Islands, I believe. Yes, Galapagos. But she needs to go there without the boyfriend because the boyfriend obviously is gonna be massively overworked because of COVID outbreak, the global, pandemic, and he's like and it's all like uncharted territory, and it's so well written into this book that even though it's a fiction, it's a page turner, it's like encompasses like COVID time uncertainty, people having to be. So basically, she is going by herself to Galapagos. And meets local people there, and it's quite heartwarming. And then, like, that's all I want to kind of say.
Okay.
And it's really, really interesting read. I genuinely really enjoyed it. And it was good to read about COVID, that you can't just brush under the carpet all the time. And it was, one of the things in online even said, like, it was about time somebody included COVID into a fiction as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's other books now as well, but it was very classy and nicely done.
Yeah. So if you are kind of like, it's like a, what's it called, content alert or something. If you were very traumatized by COVID, just be
perhaps then
prepared.
yeah, that's true. It's obviously not gonna be the fun side of COVID. There
Yeah,
was
yeah,
not one. So yeah, of course, then there's a warning there for you. But if you don't mind it, or like kind of like are okay with it, it's a really good book. I genuinely enjoyed reading it,
Would
and it wasn't just
recommend.
I would recommend it for sure. We thought we would be short and snappy with this bit, but sorry, I've been rattling on.
Yeah, clearly needing to get something out.
Aye.
Right?
Do you
Well,
want to talk
on
about-
to music.
Yeah.
Music. I just kind of want to mention a song by Florence and the Machine called "Never Let Me Go." It's very
Oh, I don't know.
a powerful tune from 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just kind of, I one time stumbled upon it again
Uh-huh.
and just kind of clicked with it. So it's a down-tempo baroque pop ballad with elements of indie pop.
Okay.
And lyrically, the theme of the song revolves around the sea and the ocean, and also talks about sin and redemption.
Okay.
That's it. Everybody knows who Florence and the Machine is.
Absolutely. And so, did
Or-
you say it was from her new album?
No, it's from
Oh,
2012.
2012. Okay, quite an old one, but you kind of like
Yeah,
realized
visited it.
Okay, very cool. I like that.
Never Let Me Go.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We will also add both of the songs, as usual, to our music recommendations playlist, which we will share. We'll change the name so it's easier to find on Spotify as well. So all the music will be there. It's
But-
very eclectic, so you're welcome.
Yeah, and we'll link it into the link tree as well, perhaps.
we will do that. All of this
Yeah.
we shall definitely do and not forget at all. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
So my one is Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes. It's a rock, punk rock kind of. They say rock, then they say punk rock. So rock, punk rock, stuff like that. From England, formed in 2015. We saw them when we went to see Foo Fighters in 2019
Yep.
in not what was it
Glasgow
called?
Summer Sessions.
Glasgow Summer Sessions. That was it.
Yeah.
And then we did not know anything about Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes, and they were one of the warm-ups, and they were like actually really good,
Good, yeah.
really good. And I remember the show was very like lively. He's such a showman, and the whole band and the music was just really up our street, like rock. I would
Yep.
say even like a little bit of indie rock there, but I don't want to assume, but yeah, rock encompasses all of the things.
Yeah.
And the song title is Super Villain. And it will really suit people who want like rock, but not the most serious, like the Smiths type. Like, although the Smiths is amazing, it's more like it's very melodic. I like when a melody is very
And, like,
good,
upbeat then, or?
upbeat, and has a hook and everything like that. So please give him a listen if you don't know who they are already. I think like big things are ahead for them at when they really deserve it. I mean, if Foo Fighters are picking them locally to be their warm up, you know they're gonna be good. So yeah, they're really good. So I'm gonna keep
A
listening.
worthy band.
Worthy band, and they have a new album out this year or last year, like very, very, very recently. And they're actually gonna come, or they were, in the 20. Yes, they also Paul just handed me his phone. Basically, in September. That's it. Sorry, in September they are coming to some places in UK and Scotland because Frank Carter is gonna perform with the 3 members of the Sex Pistols.
Wow.
So that's pretty amazing as well. So that would be something to look out for. And if Sex Pistols are using him as one of the members. You know he's good.
Yeah.
So give
got
them
it.
a look. Yeah, perfect. Thanks, Paul, for that. So yeah, like we said, we're gonna put the songs into our playlist and share the playlist, and it will be on our link tree by the time you listen to this.
Yes, will be.
Laura's.
Fun facts about animals.
So this time you have the pleasure of Laura's fun facts about animals. So
Yeah,
weirdly,
but first things first.
first things first. Oh yes, sorry.
What has Dolce been up to recently?
So it wasn't super recent, but kind of. You know how sometimes dogs really funnily wipe their arses on carpets or whatever flooring.
Yeah.
So she has never done it until a few weeks ago when on the living room white carpet, she
still
started as if she's gonna wipe her arse. You know, like when they just sit there, their back is all hunched,
Ready.
and they're like ready to like just be like clawing their way forward. But we both were looking at her at the time, and both went like Dolce, and so she stopped. So she never got to do it. But for a good couple of minutes, she was looking at us, whilst still being in that position, and it made us laugh so hard because she was always like, she was looking at us, we were looking at her. It was all like super weird.
It's like a standoff.
Yeah, standoff, literally like I'm good, but don't you break eye contact or I'm gonna.
If you look away, she will do it.
I'm gonna do it. It was so funny. I think it's so hilarious when dogs do that.
I wish I was there.
It just reminded me of like Paul's mom's dog Archie a couple of Christmases ago did that as well,
yeah.
fully on our white carpet as well, and in the
Wasn't
same
it
living room. It
At
was so
his
funny.
house.
No, I
It was at his
or
house.
maybe it was actually, but it was so funny. I just find it so hilarious, until you have to clean the carpet. But
Yeah.
anyway, we move on.
From the skid mark, yeah. Nice.
Thank you for just spelling it out. So my topic is actually quite similar to what you said about the positive news this time. Was
Okay.
about how dogs are used as pollinators because of the wolves usually doing that in the old times and stuff, and or obviously they're died out
like
here.
originally, unwittingly. but-
Yes, and I've seen a lot of things, like even like in America and places like where people have reintroduced wolves to the wild. The whole ecosystem has benefited from wolves, which is like
Yeah, like
such a
Yellowstone,
cool.
I think.
Yes, it's such a cool little like domino effect. But my reason why it's topical is also that because I picked a news story that's actually a fair few years old. But did you know that our national animal, so Estonia's national animal, is a wolf?
Gonna be honest with you, I don't think I knew it 100%.
No, I assumed it was a lynx. We've always thought it's lynx, like really cool. We have lynxes, obviously we have wolves as well. But no, as of 2018, we have a national animal. It's literally never been a thing before. We've never had a national animal, like an official
okay.
national animal. I think people maybe just have somehow thought it's lynx.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
don't know why we got it. I'm pretty sure like in the, I don't know, old literature books, it was like, said that it's lynx. Anyway, so the grey wolf beat competition by beaver, badger, fox, hedgehog, roe deer. Wolf was elected by several local organizations like Nature Society, Natural History Museum, Tallinn Zoo, our zoo in our capital. The reason for this is it was because wolf is a very natural part of our environment. So we all know about wolves. It's in Estonian folklore as the scary character always in the stories.
It has a lot of different names.
Exactly.
Like nicknames as well and stuff.
I'm so surprised you just said that because the next bit I was gonna say.
Sorry.
No. It's that wolf is one of the most popular animals in our folktales. There are over 500 names and stories written down about this animal.
Võsa-Villem.
Yes, Võsa-Villem, Kriimsilm, like it's a lot of different ones. But yeah, so it's a could be she, is a symbol of wild and untouched nature. So sometimes our bogs and forests are called wolflands, which, well, Hundilan maybe it would be called. But anyway, there is no other animal in this region that has influenced the local language and culture as much as the wolf. I should have said also I've taken this from estonianworld.com.
Okay.
Then
that makes sense why wolf was selected.
Exactly. And like we said about like the Yellowstone, as a skilled predator, obviously wolf has the kept of a number of herbivores under the control and shaped the forest landscapes. And yeah, for hundreds of thousands of years has been the ruler of the bogs and forests. And obviously wolves have tough and extremely clever character with a good stamina. They are a survivor. They respect their parents and love their family, which is so cute.
Yeah.
And all of these qualities are the reason why the wolf is suitable for symbolizing Estonia and Estonians. There is currently about 200 wolves in Estonia. They are divided between 20 to 25 packs, and they are distributed almost evenly across the whole Estonia. But most obviously live in large wilderness areas. But yeah, so we have a national animal, and it's not a lynx, and it is a wolf. And how about that? I don't mind that. I quite like wolves.
Yeah, we haven't seen wolves, right?
I feel like we
Crossing
almost
a
see
road somewhere.
once, like crossing a road, because it was
But-
like way too big to be a dog.
Thankfully, not come across it in the
Not in a-
wilderness.
Yeah, that would be a
Like-
bit scary.
Without any, like anything between you, like a car
Yeah.
window or something.
But would you not think the part of you would go like, oh, you're a good doggy?
yeah, good doggy that will eat you.
Anyway, that's enough. That's enough of this.
Can I pet that dog?
You've been listening to Glass Half Full. Hope it added something positive to your day.
Please follow us on Instagram at classhalf.full or email us at classhalf.full@gmail.com.
We're now also on Facebook.
We've been the Klaas twins, and we will be back again next month with more positive vibes.
Namaste.
No, namaste in bed.
Oh. Oh well.